Hey, this is going to be my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion from June 18th in Osaka. Pretty good crowd. I think it was like something like 3,000, 3,500. I don't know. It didn't really matter anyway because they're so loud. It could have been like 10,000. Yeah, just very, I don't know, a unique show, I guess. I believe it was a pay-per-view and a lot of filler though. Alright, well, we get started with the opening contest. There's Kanemoto Koji versus Hiromu Takahashi. Not can't really rate this. It was like 3.5 minutes, if that. Um, Basically, this match was quicker than a first timer with a Victoria's Secret model. So, yeah, I don't know. All I know is you don't slap Kanemoto on the face after a match because he beats on you worse than he did in the match. Alright, then we got Jushin Thunder Liger, Kushida and Tiger Mask 4 versus Jado, Gedo, and what was supposed to be Killer Rabbit. Brian Kendrick took Killer Rabbit's spot, and it was as if a prayer was answered or something. If I were a religious man, I would think so. Until I saw Kendrick work, and I don't know if it was jet lagged or what, but Kendrick wasn't that great. I was underwhelmed. Sloan song. Alright, yeah, I don't know. Jado did the Flair flop and got slammed off the top rope like Flair, so that was kind of cool. Liger did an outside dive, but that was about all there was in the match. I don't know, maybe like 35%. I don't know. And then we had the CMLL World Welterweight title. Taguchi Ryusuke, the champion, versus Máscara Dorada. I don't know, it's a pretty solid match, I guess. Not for a title match, but it's solid for like a match this part of the card. What really grinds my gears though is Taguchi like standing on his opponent and using the ropes to his advantage when he's a face and his opponent's a face and there's no real heat. Uh, I don't know. Taguchi's got some holes in his game. He's getting better, but yeah, maybe he's just not that bright. I don't know. Yeah, we had good high flying and classic lucha botch. It's not a lucha match without a botch. Uh, do your research. Pretty much all of them, unless it's like Eddie Guerrero. But yeah, I don't know, not too bad. We'll say 46%, probably. Then we had Nagata Yuji, Hiroshi Tenzan, and Inoue Wataru versus the usual suspects. Well, a little different this time. Tanaka Masato, Iizuka Takashi, and Ishii Tomohiro. Yeah, this is a pretty strong match, like 57%. I used to feel bad with the skinny the skinny commentator getting attacked by Iizuka, but it happens every friggin' show, so the guy kind of deserves it for not running before Iizuka even comes out. But yeah, whatever. He's not that bright. He's a putz actually. Yeah, these we found out that when you take King Fali out of these matches, they go from pointless to actually kind of entertaining. I get this like under 3 stars for 60%. I'm about 56, 57. But yeah, man, I don't know. It was a good match, and afterward though, there's like a face palm, and you're just like, oh. Some homeless looking guy, I'm not sure who it is, I'm sure somebody knows, came out and attacked Nagata and was hanging him from the ropes, which, I don't know, hangings in wrestling never work. I think the crowd was booing it more like because they didn't like it than the fact that it was a heelish thing to do, so I don't know. Don't count the post-match, this match would suck. Alright, then we had a special singles match, speaking of underwhelming, which I mentioned earlier. It was Takahashi Ujiro versus Naito Tetsuya. This is No Limit. They broke up recently. They were together a long time too, so yeah, talking like they're a couple. It's not Sean Penn and Scarlett Johansson right here. Alright, yeah, there was some good story going to this, but yeah, I don't know, the match was, and Naito kind of started out quick, he like a cannonball shooting out a missile dropkick before the belly meringue. Yeah, we got the match started. There was a little bit of hate, but not enough. Too much wrestling for a match that should have been hate filled. I don't know. I think Yujiro is good, but when he's in a match over 10 minutes by himself, nah, not so good. Not so good. Yeah, I don't know. Naito looked alright, but yeah. Post match, Chaos went to work, and Hanuma came in for the save, and yeah, he got his ass whipped too. Pretty bad. Alright, then we got our first big match of the night. The IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. The challenger and best of the Super Junior winner, Ibushi Kota versus Prince Devitt. Yeah, this match is pretty good for like a non-title match, I guess. But yeah, you don't expect good from two guys who are this great, so I'm definitely disappointed. I wasn't impressed by their Wrestle Kingdom match either, which I thought was a little better than this one. But, I don't know. There was spots and stuff and just didn't seem to have any heart. Still a pretty good match though. 65%. Which isn't bad. It's really bad for a junior title match on a pay-per-view. Just like, come on. Maybe they were rushed, I don't know. And then we had a special tag match, Kojima, Satoshi, and Makabe Togi versus Suzuki Minoru and Lance Archer. Kojima and Makabe, they were just like, they were so over, even Vince Russo wouldn't be able to bury them. Yeah, I'm not sure why they brought in Lance Hoyt Archer, whatever his name is. But I'm guessing Joe Durin was busy styling his hair in All Japan something, because if you want a generic big man, All Japan does it better. Alright, then yeah, I don't know, this match was alright. Makabe and Kojima just seemed to have more like a fire lit under them almost. It might have been the crowd though. They had a little coke before the show. Kidding. Yeah, I don't know, decent stuff. Enthusiastic Goto and Kojima got the crowd even louder, and then yeah, it was good. I don't know. Alright, then we had the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. First time defended in Japan, I believe. MVP of the champion versus Yano Toru. MVP basically in this match faced the least distinctive heavyweight besides King Fali. Unlike Fali, if Toru was forced to wrestle his way out of a wet paper bag, he would actually be able to do it. Fali would probably die. Yeah, I don't know. This kind of reminded me of Transformers 2. It's just overinflated, too much crap, bunch of stuff that didn't work, and it insulted my intelligence. It wasn't MVP's fault. Well, I mean, he could have done a little more, but you know, it was Yano. Whatever. Yeah, post match, MVP got a haircut, which I don't blame him for letting it happen. I would want to change my identity too after that abortion of a match. But yeah, it's not all bleak from here. We got a match that kind of saved us a little bit. IWGP Tag Team Championship versus GHC Tag Team Championship. The double title match, both titles on the line. Takayama Yoshihiro and Sano Takuma, the GHC champions from Noah, versus Giant Bernard and the Machine Gun, Carl Anderson. Yeah, going in, the video package was pretty good. Bernard doesn't like Noah. Obviously, he's seen the recent booking. Oh. Yeah, this just had like kind of not a big match feel, but it had more importance on it. The crowd was into it. They're totally pro Bad Intentions. I would have labeled this or billed it Bad Intentions versus Bad Motherfuckers, but you know, I'm a little cooler than New Japan, maybe. Just a little. Yeah, this match was it was very well done in the hands of Bernard and Anderson, but when Sano and Takayama took over, it was kind of a little bit. But I think that's just the age of Takayama and Sano showing, and sometimes they just pick and choose matches they're gonna perform the best in. Like I don't really blame them, but when people defend them on certain things, I mean, come on, admit it. They're not getting any better. Alright, so yeah, this match is just, it was very good. Lots of great moves. My finish was a little messed up, but I blame Sano because he's a lazy old fuck. Alright, great performance by BI, Bad Intentions. Yeah, a little bit of phony in from Sano. Still a very good match nonetheless. 75%. By the way, I don't know what I'm going to rate MVP versus Yano, but it'll probably be words. I had to get back to that. Alright, then the main event, the big match, the match everyone's been talking about. Aaron has been talking about it. I mean, one of the best guys on YouTube. Pretty smart fella. Alright, IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Tanahashi Hiroshi, the champion, versus the challenger, Goto Hiroki. Holy shit, this match was good. It was pretty incredible. There's a lot of great stuff, a lot of great counters. Leg work that was, it wasn't sold like death. But often after you have damage done to your leg, it starts to wear on you later on, especially when it's worked on again later. But it was kind of like realistic leg work. So honestly, some people can get kicked in the leg like 100 times and they're fine for a moment or so, and then later on it starts to get kind of stiff, and it's just kind of what happened. That's what happens in real life. People don't know that because they've never been kicked in the legs by Tanahashi or anyone. Alright, yeah, just basically one flaw in this match, and that's what stopped it from like passing the ESBJ tag match from All Japan, the third one. Yeah, this is definitely my New Japan match of the year. It's I believe it's my top 3 for overall match of the year. 85% for sure. Yeah, Bernard and Anderson came out and challenged. Well, Bernard challenged Tanahashi for his IWGP Heavyweight title, and Tanahashi challenged Bad Intentions and said his partner was going to be Goto. I know this is Japan, but I'm kind of hoping Goto stabs Tanahashi in the back after Bernard. Like how Bernard loses Tanahashi, and then Goto stabs Tanahashi in the back, and they actually have like an almost American style feud where Goto ends up winning and he's a heel. Because, you know, heel champion. Alright. Goto deserves it. Busting his ass. Alright, overall I give the show, I'll be generous, maybe 7.5 out of 10. The last 2 matches are pretty much the only thing that was great. There's a couple fun matches, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of just too much filler pumped into this. It felt like fast food or something. But anyway, yeah, good show overall, I guess, because of the last 2 matches. The main event was amazing. Without the main event, this probably would have been TNA level bad, but Goto and Tanahashi saved us. Good semi-final too, the tag match. Too much filler, but overall, the main event was killer. So you have to agree with that. And yeah, this is a good show, and I will be reviewing All Japan Pro Wrestling Love. So yeah, I'm not sure if volume is 17 or something. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow. Yeah. I want to do them together, but yeah, I want to get a video out soon. It's been a while. Alright guys, have fun. Shit.